Okay, today received a shipment of 3 different items that I ordered from Everything Attachments. It's sprinkling right now, but first thing I'll say, here's the forks for the tractor for the Optimus Maximus, the Grand L6060 series. They put them on some really nice pallets, and they've really got things strapped down well. And it looks like, boy, they did a good job of protecting everything. This is a land leveler. This is for Optimus Maximus as well. So we'll open this up in just a minute. Again, I think that the pallets that they put them on, it looks pretty darn sturdy the way that they've shipped this item, and the covering up and all. Pretty darn good protection. Of course, you got to expect some damage potentially. And this has a nice, I think it's a 10-degree angle for this land leveler here. So we'll see what we think of this. So this will be used to keep redressing the roads, the driveways and all. So that's pretty exciting. And then down here under this one is the auger, and that goes for the Hulk. So this is the auger for doing post hole drilling and all. Attaches onto a skid steer, quick attachment and all. So I think I'll unwrap all these items and see what I think. Okay, let's take a look. Since I got the wrappings off and the straps out, we'll take a quick look and see what we think. So this is the set of forks that's adjustable. I believe this is a 3,000 pound maximum, this set of forks. And it looks to be very well made. The welds look fantastic. Really beautiful continuous welds. Really, really nice. Welds on both sides. I mean, this isn't going to take a lot of abuse, but certainly the welds look very, very nice. Very nice. This looks like a, I guess, 1/4 inch, 3/16 is what it looks like to me. I'm not positive with those numbers, but for a relatively, they don't call it light duty, but it certainly isn't as heavy duty as the one for the track loader. But this would be fine for a whole variety of moving equipment and tools around for the tractor. And we look at the land leveler here. I did not get the rippers with this. Now I have a box blade that has rippers on it, but I've never actually used the rippers. With a land leveler, instead of pulling the dirt to a different location, it's going to gradually disrupt the surface, loosen up the surface, level out the terrain, and with this increased angle, I think that that's going to be helpful. It's got a decent, all of this is comes out of one piece of metal. It's just folded over and welded on both sides. I don't know, it's hard to see it from here, but welded on inside and outside. Very, very nicely done. Has a removable wear plate on the base. If I ever wear that out, I doubt that'll happen, but we do have rough ground here. It is quick hitch attachment, attachable, so that's excellent. Both classes of 3-point hitch available. So this is really for the Grand L 6060. Everything looks very, very nicely done on this. Well made. And again, with all these gussets, I can feel the welds on all sides, both sides. Same thing down here with this support. I can feel a really nice weld on both sides. Looks really good. It's drilled on this side as well. I guess you could put the cutting edge on both sides of it, but I don't see a need for that at this point. So the gauge of the metal seems adequate for our very rough, tough ground that we've got here. The welds look excellent. No splatter around on it at all. Really, really nice. Double welded both sides of each support structure. Every place I look. So we get a weld on this side and welds it all the way around. Very, very nicely put together. I really like this. I'm really happy with this setup. The Digga. So this is the post hole auger for the track loader, and a 12-inch auger. Nice cutting teeth here. Wow. I think this is going to work out really, really well. I really like the attachment, much better than our old attachments for my 3-point hitch post hole digger. Only two things. So this looks pretty darn well built. A really simple thing is the manual. It looks like it got wet. It was in a pouch. It was packaged well, but it probably just was, they probably get a bunch of these in and sits out in the lot, and if there was little holes in the plastic, a little bit leaked in it, but that's still usable. The only other thing, what was the other thing that I was, one other really good thing is they really secured the flat face couplers and hydraulic hoses so that they wouldn't get pinched during shipping. I think that's excellent. The other thing I would say that I would prefer is having like 3 of these or one long one going all along the front edge there. So this is where we'd step on when we get out of the equipment. When you're getting in and out of a piece of a skid steer, track load, or whatever, having a good foot grip like this should be wider as well. I think it should go all the way from here to here. Just good gripping surfaces so that you don't slip and get yourself hurt. So that would be the only thing that I see, other than the manual being a little moistened and all. But super excited, can't wait to use this equipment. And it really, I think I ordered this in March and it's July, and these are, I believe, all fabricated to order. And of course the Digga, they've got to order these in, and they probably get a bunch in at one time, I imagine. I don't know. So I'll do an update on how each piece of equipment holds up over time, like I will with all of the pieces of equipment. What I like about the equipment, whether it's the diesel grading bucket with the hydraulic tilt and all. There's some things that I don't like about this with the quick attach, but otherwise this is an excellent grading bucket. What I think about, the forks and all the attachments from Prime Attachments, I just think that there's so many things that we can talk about when it comes to purchasing this equipment. Certainly shipping is very important. How well they're securing the equipment to be transported, and certainly most of all the welds and the metal that they're using and their overall design. I'm super excited to try out that land leveler and see how that works out. So that's it for this video, if I do post this. So if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. And by all means, folks, have a super fantastic and safe day. And we'll give you an update when we know more about the equipment. Bye-bye now.